I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker.
Welcome back to the final match of PUBG Mobile Star Challenge 2019, the online ranking session. And I am Choo Choo. This is Contra. You can't see him, but he's inside your heart right now, just next to me. We will be saying about the last game right now. Final match.
Oh yeah, I can see Choo Choo's getting really pumped up for this one. And thank you guys for watching thus far. If you guys are starting off from the first match since yesterday, you guys are the real MVPs. Now we're starting off the flight from the corners of Kameshki as well as Salber, heading in towards South George as well as Hospital. A lot of all these members are dropping towards the central area while we see Ronnie heading towards the corners of Kameshki. So he's going to be playing it a little bit safely. Maybe we're going to see him going in towards the spawn island again.
Oh, please happen. So I'm waiting for a big plays by Ronnie, and this is one of the biggest plays we've seen in history. They have a lot of professional weapons in that spawning island.
Oh yeah, and I remember the last time he was there, the first thing he found inside the spawn island was a mutant right off the bat. Always see Xinchuan floating over towards the corners of Lipovka. I think they're getting joined by another team as well. I think it's Mitchell already docking in towards the warehouses. So they're going to poke in the Dacia, and they're just going to speed off instead. And oh my, there we go. Haksoi letting off a clip of those shotgun shells, and he's going to go in for the reload. Only 2 shells to be popped out at once on it at 6.
Okay, who said you need a sniper rifle or even an assault rifle when you can have shotguns in this game? This has been a lot of impact for throughout the whole event. I like how they use and abuse shotguns and take almost the whole team down.
Oh,
but
here comes Rama going in for the punches. Oh, Stark. They're just pulling him out here. Okay, it's like, okay, ladies first. Dita might just want to go in for a kill secure. And we still have a couple of members getting shredded out across the map, but they're just taunting him right now, doing a little bit of push-ups there. Rama showing some biceps, while Ted will go in for more. So Dita will still secure the kill with the punches.
Well, looking at Ronnie Ted right now, he's playing Super Zero with that DP28, but nothing on him yet. No helmet, no vest, not even any healing utilities. They are camping out through this region, and it seems like they will want to pick up the fight against Sulin's team.
Yep, this is going to be a little bit tough. They're all hiding by the corners of the container. Having the shotgun as well as a M24. Close combat for a sniper, not really the brightest of idea, but Spin have no option left. So Magic's going to pull out that micro Uzi, taking down the side of Kissel 99. Ted's on top of the crate, but there's a surprise waiting for the guys of Ronnie.
Oh, trying to rotate and get an alternative tug is really trying to get the tunnels on. Trying to get the Sulins, which is very, very quiet in this container.
Oh, the TP spray! Double for the side! Oh my, Ronnie this time around matches occur a lot more kills.
Well, Sulin seems like they are trying to get that back up very late. One Miffy is already on his knees, which Rolex, angry, is really going to charge right in. He knows the rest of Rolex just going up from the other side, and it's gonna be a stuck position. Kissel's team is way out. The first one to be out of the game. 15 teams left at that.
I love how the sword just pulls upon him, and now there we go. Even Hui is dropping out as well. I think that we see too many casualties in less than 10 minutes, or less than 5.
That's super fast. They are really going at it for the last game.
Yeah, and they're just getting a little bit more edgy on the kills, and here comes Ronnie again. Yep, he's going in for the island!
Yeah, but I love this team. I love this guy. Who cares about the safe zone? As long as you can get the stuff, the best one on this spawn island. I don't know what they have there, but it seems that he's just going for it anyways.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, why worry? I mean, you still got lots of time. 2 minutes and 30 seconds before the blue zone ticks in, while BulShark will be on the side of Georgia Pole. a little bit of a billboard telling you PMCO's around the corner. Make sure you guys check that out too. Of course, enjoy this show while you're at it. And our Alice this time around is over on the Gatka side. BulShark having a little bit of a visitors as well. If I'm not mistaken, there is a member from Ronnie, which is pretty close by. And we've seen some action just now inside of South George containers anyways. So there we go. And to the spawn island, I love how they even have a billboard here as if like, you know, there's any inhabitants inside this island. But now they do.
Exactly right. Well, I am sure Ronnie's fans right now are cheering up on their throat. He did it again. He's the man of his word, the man, the legend, the Ronnie. The proest of pro, as he speak.
I mean, like, he can call this the Ronnie Island if he wants to.
Oh, maybe we can put it up right. No problem for that. I totally agree if they make it happen.
Oh yeah, now going back to school, here comes the rest of Cambu, having Warren accompanying him, going in for some lecture sessions. While we still have quite some time before Soko kicks off, they're already inside, smack right into the middle, and Garibo's inside of Razak. While we look back into Pachinki, this is going to be K7 Kaichi's side. I think Kaichi has been relatively quiet for the past couple of games.
That's true. We're looking at Adidas, who's been owning a lot of chicken dinners. They are still trying to go for more, and I know for sure that Dita is actually trying to get the kill leader spot. And looking at how aggressive she plays right now, trying to get one more kill against Sichuan's team. Hugh is just trying to stay quiet because they know they are kind of segregated at the moment.
Oh, here comes some challenges coming from the side of Sichuan, but Hijar immediately hops out the UAZ. Here comes Dita going in to shred down Jae-hong. And here comes more members from the side of Dita as well. And this will be him just hiding by the bush. I think he's going to pull out the fist. Oh, again? Well, they're pretty cruel, but they just want to bring out the fist fights in between. Oh, it was drinking an energy drink in front of him.
He's really going in.
Okay.
They are having fun. That's what really matters about this match anyway. It's not just being competitive. You have to have a couple of laughs here and there. Especially Ronnie, you're the best. You're the man. And we'll look at Sion with that micro Uzi still trying to charge and get a revenge out of Jong's death just now. Data's team will just loot it up out of that box and just gonna build this and get another compound to work on.
And just docking the bike by the corners of the haystack, just trying to look out for Coco. They heard the vehicle moving. Dita still got the favorite M4 in her hands while Pi matches sprayed towards the side of Ted. So I guess it's a safe option to be in the island for the other members of the Ronnie. While looking into the corners of Pi, he's by the peak of the top of South George, where he's just climbing up of all these metal bars, and Tuck's gonna pop out that nade, hoping to actually go in for something miraculous.
We're looking at that spray, did manage to clip a couple of HP until it was half, but not even enough damage to knock them down. Still going for the chase. Dita Ramat and the rest of Dita's team really committed to take down Sichuan, and the rest of them is struggling with that tricycle. It might just be the end of Sichuan. Only Coco level 30 almost got it. They got away.
Oh, they managed to sprint out of that situation, and even Coco is not being left out, and he's just going for a little bit of dive, and that will possibly be a little damage chip. Lucky enough, it's not going to be a knock, but oh man, we got to take a breather here. Hidra managed to spot out Coco, and wow, this goose chase is going for such a long time, but here comes Hidra going in with the AK spray, secures Coco down on the ground.
Oh, they're still going back for the return damage. Dita right now coming in with that buggy might just finish off the clean job. While the rest of Sichuan still have 2 more to go. And the rest of Dita's team is just on their knees trying to get the kill. Sichuan, Dita is being so much pressured right now. Only she's the person left for her team. The only responsibility she has to do right now to stay alive or making sure one more teammate is being revived, which is what she's doing exactly right now.
Oh, that's going to be a lava grenade right in front. Oh, run for your life. Okay, Closest
Didn't got
clear.
very. It was actually a smoke. That's buying a lot of time for Dira's team, and Rahmat will be the next one to be revived. She got Hydra. One cinch and the leader is down. One more to go. Will they manage to hold it in? It was. Oh, there you go. Wipe up the whole team.
Oh, Dita! Oh, okay. Trying to go in for the save, just hopping off the ledge. I guess like the boys, we just gotta watch that happen.
BulShark is going in for more kills. He just managed to get Garibu and Kambu on the other side of the map. Roddy finally landed himself on a different place now.
At least they managed to locate the vehicles once again. A little bit of wall dance coming in from the side of Austin, while Drone goes in to tap out Captain Garibu. Say goodbye to him for now, while he still manages to get that crosshair, and there we go. No more Garibu in the final match of Arango TPP.
Is the Kambu taking off the Garibu, the boost and the boost, just going in for the kills. Oh, here we go, Alice. If the girls are going at it again, Kaichi versus Alice's team.
She's charging up with Nate though.
Yeah,
or is
she's
she?
cooking it up. But
guess
she's
it's
been
gonna be
surrounded
essential.
for Kaichi Alice. And Lel's, clipped off half, a little bit of HP there. Lel is trying to go. And
she sees the bait. Alice jumping right in. Oh, there goes Kaichi.
finish it off for the leader. With the rest of K7, Kaichi's team is kind of far apart. They will hold their ground and let the leader be the sacrificial lamb at this moment.
Oh, well, she tried. Like, she said, I have some offerings, my friend. Please take my holoscopes all on the ground. Please don't take my life. And
that's
she
a
didn't
little-
care. Lala's just
She cares.
spraying.
She cares too much for a team that she sacrificed herself for it, okay?
Okay,
and
good.
now we're looking at Nikki, who's just on his UAZ, trying to get one more chicken in to make another record for himself. Dita managed to survive so much and get the whole team up again.
Wait, hold on a second. Dita already secured that 5 kills. Now they're tying up with
Wait
BulShark
for it.
already. Wait,
Not
BulShark,
enough.
BulShark has 2, so it's still
Still
2.
not enough. Still three more kills to catching up. But we're looking at Dynamo, and on the other side, the Ronnie is just at Stelber.
Okay.
They are
Now
not contested.
Okay, so he claimed the island, called it the Ronnie Island. Now he wants to be the king of the hill as well.
Yeah,
How
why
greedy can
not?
you get,
Why
Ronnie?
not? That's what the pros do. Because nobody is actually on the north.
Okay.
Who cares?
Well, call him king of the north then.
Oh, probably will. We're looking over Dynamo's team. Smokey just bumped into a small stone. A little bit of hiccups here and there. There's a lot of team actually transitioned themselves from the east a little bit to the west. We might ended up around Rosshog area soon.
Yep, and towards the mountains of Gatka, we still see Kronten's team right across the corner, followed by BulShark. All of them are kind of scattered for the time being. We're looking at Arxie, the champions of match number 7, while we have a Groza package landing right outside for Rolex to pick up. So Angry having the vehicle parked inside, they say coast is clear. So all these level 3 goodies are already in the hands of Angry. And over on the other corner, we see members just driving across. So that's just Arxie's side having a Poppy to rotate about.
The High Royals really want a chicken dinner for themselves too. The Current State Dynamo will just bail and exit out, but Big Friends still Cambu is not giving up. They want to get the kill leading board as well. Whoa, there's a flying car over the river, and as well as not even a river, there was over the mountain.
Oh yeah, just by the corners of ruins as well. Well, we see Drone just trying to drive himself across, while Joker's gonna join into his party as well. Dynamo soaking a little bit more across Razak, so it's gonna be a little bit of a bumpy ride for Joker to follow suit, as this is gonna be the backbone of Razak upon the hills. There's gonna be some taps from the side of Kenbu as well. Looking for him, there's nothing much for the challenge, while Chin 9 finds himself to meet your Alice. And here comes Ron. Oh, run kill!
Oh, that was mean and evil, but was nice to watch. Sorry for that. BulShark got themselves one more kill as Tron is just next to it. We get one more for Dynamo Gaming. They are really aiming for the kills. BulShark.
Oh, another one, oh!
That was just a good tactic. One will be aiming for the kills and one more running over to finish the job. It was so just ingenious.
I'm not sure. They made it look so easy, spraying from the vehicle. Here comes Tin 9, going for the spray down as well. Going for the infant. Here comes him, walking it out. And Alice falls out for the second time coming. There goes Lattice as well. So this is just going to be 11 more teams left alive. And I'm not sure what's really going on right there. But I gotta say, at least Lattice almost squeezed in towards the top 10.
11 teams to go to the 6 still alive. Not much going on, but just the second circle. One more will be taken down. We have Kambu still aiming for the kills, pressuring a lot for Nikki's team, who is really damaged in terms of physical and also economic wise.
Yeah, you see Kambu just waiting it out. Now, looking at the circle, I believe that this does cover their side for timing for the side of Kambu, while Tosho is taking his moment to actually look out ahead. There's a lot of field of view to cover from this point of the section, and he's all by himself for now. The rest of Mitchell is just right across, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Now, we saw him really pulling off some sick kills over day number 1. Day 2, I think that is not too bad as well. Well,
Oh, wait for it. Dita take out BulShark tie there. This might be the biggest history of war we're looking at. Dita is pinning down BulShark to stop him getting more kills. But they have been counterfired by BulShark himself. There's a lot of damage taken up for Dita's team.
You can see BulShark getting ready with the M16 as well, trying to line it up against the UAZ, trying to burn out all these members as Dita soaks more damage, dropping to only 15%. They gotta heal up real soon, while Kronten is not really worrying too much because he's got his helmet intact, all checked up, but he's just gonna go ahead and migrate to a different section because Pachinki is way too dangerous for them to play it out.
Meanwhile, they lost one casualty. The rest of Dita's also migrating and making sure they're getting a better position. But they are not putting this one off. Hydra is still going on for Tron. And BulShark will just have to return the damage there. Hydra being gone down as well. BulShark is still trying to go for the kills. And it seems like Dita is just getting the head of the kills too.
Oh, this vehicle is smoking up. It's a little bit dangerous for Dita to drive this one off. Immediately hopping it off and almost getting that vehicle burned out, but she will take it out by herself before it turns her into dust. While the Sands still not healing up as of yet, popping a couple of smokes. BulShark going in for the save. Tron will be able to get himself a help, but Sands is working across. He's thinking of ditching this situation. He knows that he's gonna get clipped. So he's
There was a false hope given for Tron. He threw off the smoke and just built right after that. That was mean. If you don't want to say, just go away. Dita says keep on keeping the pressure against BulShark's team. They have no way to save Tron right now. He just can hide himself a little bit more, buying time in the smoke.
Well, I guess they could possibly get some angles to peek toward the side of Rama,
I
but
think he still wants to save him.
oh,
BulShark still wants to save Tron right now.
I guess so, but I'm not keeping my hopes way too high. Spots out Dita, and Joe with the 6 times on that M4. May not let out some bullets
Bleeding
string
out.
up in the air as of yet, but yeah, Tron's gonna slowly bleed out. Oh, Blue's slowly taking it too over
This
her
is
back.
hard
It's
to
gonna be
watch.
Dita.
This is hard to watch. For a moment, Tron was smiling happily there. I will be revived. But the next moment, nope. BulShark said, nope, I don't think it's gonna work. We're just gonna build you here.
And looking in towards the map, we see Kronburns right in the middle of the bridges between Ruins, Hospital, as well as Razak. Now, it's all places for them to play upon as they are currently hiding out in those vicinities, as Dita have the longest of standoffs against the members of BulShark. Spotting out Joe already. Oh, the damage is good. And we see Dita always taking that DP. She is just a monster when it comes to controlling the DP spray.
But BulShark is not other monster. We're talking about the monsters of kills here. He's still aiming pressure on Dita's team, even though they are a bit short on men. But Dita Hydra is really low, and the rest of the team really have to move and budge over because they don't have enough healing stuff and utilities going on. Tron is being saved in the last minute there. It was a close call, but it seems like BulShark is not giving up on his squad members just yet.
Yeah, and he waited for the last moment. He's thinking that, okay, I believe that there's enough time for us to squeeze in while they find the corners of the silver drainage, just covering them up. Dita getting stopped away. Tron will get the return fire as BulShark will finish her off. And not sure if they have enough support. That's only the UAZ for coverage for the time being. And the blue is just eating her up alive. Oh my! BulShark finding the second one as well. There goes Hydra. So Ramat's gonna get occupied. Here comes the taps of the bullets flying in. BulShark wants to retain as the kings of the kills.
He knows it's Dita's team, and this is the time that they want to take the other team, the competitor, out of the way. The contender, the biggest one, against the leading of the chart for the kills. BulShark just shows them how to hit the bullseye and eat them like a shark.
Exactly, bullseye, baby. Just getting it with that suppressed M16. Still trying to squeeze it right through. Hydra drops for the second time.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt for Dita. There have been a lot of impact for the damage on the economic wise. There have been a lot of smoke being popped out, a lot of healing has been used. They really need to loot up themselves, to cover themselves a little bit on smoke and recover that's been lost.
Yeah, and at least they still have 4 members left intact, but they're just losing way too much helmets as well as the Kevlar vests. And we're looking at BulShark. I think that's going to be Hydra slowly bleeding out, and this is going to be them just being way too happy about it. Well, losing 1 member is better than losing all of that in that sense.
And yeah, that's true. Sometimes you gotta play that one soul survivor, man. But Angry here is really in an ordeal. I don't know which is more in an ordeal. Is it Angry or Mitchell's team? Because Angry can be very unpredictable sometimes. He just charged right in without thinking twice.
Well, I think that he can hold this position for long. Okay, having the vehicle flipped outside. At least this is going to give him a little bit of cover. Well, a friend of mine always told me that if you were to open that door with a vehicle in front, it's going to flip it right through. Well, that's going to be a Nate flying in. Lucky for him, that's going to be landing on top of him. But that's going to be Rolex.
Oh my goodness, that was nice done for BulShark. He really aimed to wipe out the whole team of Dita, and there goes denying her team to get the most kills just now.
Well, I guess when they meet in the future, they might just go on a fist fight. Well, BulShark definitely had the last laugh, and these are the kings trying to retain the throne. While we go back into its Mitchell side, we see Rolex members just getting shredded off. Hawksoy is returning a little bit of damage right there. So Juicy having the Groza to work with, just taking a little bit of the short peek over the yellow house as well. Angry popping up a frag. Not going to connect though.
I love how Rolex playing right now. They are making Angry as the bait and pressuring Michelle team so hard with that angle covering from behind. It was actually a very good position for Rolex's team.
Now, Angry's still trying to hold that position as the entry fragger. And Angry's going to drive up towards the back, just getting those members' attention away while the rest of Mitchell having a little room to breathe. But not for Kambu, though. That's going to be a double for the side of Dynamo, as Spider will be getting that first shot, followed by Smokey OP. Kambu will send Drone on his way, but I'm not sure how they're going to pick this fight up because they do have 1 member from the side of Dynamo bleeding out. Warren's going to join into the party as well, docking his way towards the small rock and spots out Spider. They're going to go in for the fight.
They're trying to sandwich the Kambu's team. Dynamo Spider just making sure that UAZ will explode right in front of him. We're looking at Nick's team being pressured by Kronten burn there, and the rest of the Kambu's. Tron is trying to build this one, but Joker is not that forgiving and not giving this one up.
Oh yeah, we are going in for save. Oh, a little bit too late. Of course, Joker's going to secure the kill anyways. And here comes Kambu members just driving up. There's nowhere for him to hide at all. Boom! There we go. Smokey OP secures that one, and Wara risks his life for nothing. But Drone tries to go away from this fight. He says this is way too much to take because BulSharks have just arrived. And there goes Dynamo members dropping out towards the rocks.
Woo. BulShark is really on fire. He's on rampage mode right now. Non-stop killing after one team and another. He's just taken up this to up his advantage. And one more team will be wiped out at this current state. Kronten is trying to hold as much as he can. He's the only last survivor for the Campus team.
And you can see that he's just slowly pulling his way, just trying to make themselves in towards the next phase and praying that they can actually squeeze in towards the top 5. Now we're looking at the top 9, and Kronten OP will have the most members, followed by Arxie as well as Mitchell. Tron will have a little bit of coverage using the vehicles for now, but Joe goes in for the taps, looking for the rest of the members of Kronten OP.
BulShark Joe trying to apply more pressure on the flank side, while we'll have BulShark himself just aiming for more and more kills. Don't forget we have Joker on the other side, but here, Joe being clipped off here and there, while Kronten is applying the pressure back on them. Like it or not, Joe has to take another cover, running himself towards the tree. BulShark trying to get Hugh, actually aiming them from behind.
Yep, and we see Tordy getting himself some action as well, while BulShark having some members just hiding by the trees, having to try their luck against Joker, while Kronten OP is just by the corners of the ledge. While we're looking towards the next circle here, which favors the side of Arxie again. So could it be another chicken dinner for Arxie? We're about to find out. While Ronnie's pretty safe over on the side, could possibly crawl in towards the circle in a jiffy.
Who said you need some fights going on to survive to the end? But Arxie just got themselves the high rollers being wiped out as Arxie just joined in to get a little piece of that pie to make sure that they have some kill points for themselves too.
Oh, there goes Joker getting sniped away. Oh, that's quite a distance. This is BulShark showing dominance, getting himself that crazy shot of his life.
Stingray K7 trying to get the one and only chicken dinner for them for the first time. But I don't think they have much backup going on for the K7's team because they are very segregated. Arxie trying to go for another kill, maybe just scoping here and there, making sure they are super safe and sound, nobody infiltrating this compound. Ronnie on the other side just managed to get Mitchell.
Oh, there we go. Jingwei getting dropped out there. BulShark immediately hops out of the vehicle, taps the spray button, and spray and pray got himself that sort of kill. While we're looking at the top 6 right now, Ronnie having to deal with Mitchell as Hoxley slowly crawls right in. And Ronnie is the only member standing, or should I say proning in a sense, because he's just hugging by the belly, have no time to save out Ash because they are surrounded right now by the rest of Mitchell. So it's going to hide behind the tree.
The Pro Snake is trying to get the biggest clutch ever. It's 1 versus 2, but 3 as I say. Mitchell managed to revive one up. K7 Van on the other side managed to knock down BulShark and finish it off. That was the killer of kings of killer just now we speak.
Oh my goodness me, Tron's going to be popping a couple of smokes as we go. This is going to be K7 members hugging by the corners of the ridges right there, while Joe as well as Tron is pretty much far apart. So BulShark only having 2 of these guys being left by the corners right there as they slowly play the rotation game in towards the lower section, but that's pretty near towards the river. There's no sort of a coverage nearby the river at all.
Oh, Chin9 trying to get the big clutch like he did yesterday, but BulShark team is so good. It's so hard to get them by yourself, even though they lost their leader, but the rest of the team is up to par the same level as BulShark himself. They might want to revenge for his death and get one more chicken dinner for themselves. Joe is scouting over K7's area. They know a couple of smokes being top, try to apply the pressure as much as he can, try to charge right in, but not getting the clip shot. Joe trying to hold it in, but so much damage taken up for himself.
We can see Tron just covering for the side of Joe, immediately getting those bullets in. He goes in for the prone, while Chin9 just trying to get himself a little bit of coverage. He knows there's not much place to hide. He's just in the rock and the hard place, while a couple of smokes have been expected by Ben to cover his tracks. Tron is still holding it off, but both of them have to move in less than a minute's time.
Oh, at the current room trying to pop off a smoke, maybe try to run or hide away with that invasion. He made a little bit of moment and buying a little bit more time. Joe is trying to rotate the other way around to get the flags and managed to get one. One more to go. Oh, be one more. Just one more. Last hit on just chin 9. Tron trying to make it happen for the team and managed to finish off the clean job. And now he will get Joe to just making sure they will stay until the very late of the game.
They still have time to go in for the pickup there because looking at the clock here, we have 15 seconds, and he managed to clip him off by that one tiny bit of the pixel, and Chin 9 just falls out. We're looking at Archie still having a lot of men strong, pulling off that VSS spray, finding Abby on the back. Kronten and losing up on the one member, slowly bleeding out, but there's no time to go in for the revive. But Ronnie wants to secure this kill, instead he gets return fire from the back, as Ash will be this time around for him to go in for the pickup there, but he's dealing with the rest of Mitchell, trying to take him off. Toshio's outside the zone, he's going in for the double, he's trying to secure this one. Now Pone running for his life, and there we go, the spray is beautiful, but this is going to be the blue taking off his health. It's going to be a 1-for-1. Instead, Napon clutches it out, and he will fall right outside.
That was so close, but the blue is just pressuring and chipping off his life too fast, too little time to work with. And we're looking at Mitchell's team just have 2 men left, while Kronten's team still have 3 more, but they are kind of segregated at the moment. 4 teams left with 12 people alive. Not everybody have 4 teams, 4 squads. BulShark, even though they're just 2 men, but still charging right into Arxis' zone.
Here comes the party. They've just docked themselves with the Thessia as Kronten LP wants to take on the fight ahead against Arxie's side. White Lynx just holding on towards the angles there. Well, Arxie himself is hiding by the cheekiest of angles. Not sure if they will be able to spot him out though, as Abby will be following suit. And they are hiding by the lower side of the angles there. Birds is still outside of the zone, and there we go. Torty will be able to find out Birds as Joe will be taking out Arxie as we talk about him hiding by the corners.
2 occupied to the front. They forgot from the flanks. We still have BulShark's team on their heads. And Arxie Toti does not have any idea that Joe is getting the crosshair on him. And silently waiting. Joe almost lost the pass, but managed to get one. Is Napon coming up from the flanks. They are really being pressured so bad. Kronten and just Arxie's team is clamped up between sandwich. These 2 teams taking up the advantage. 1 versus 1, and not 1 versus 1, 1 by 1 going down for the middle ones. Being sandwiched so bad, they have no idea they're kind of stuck in the middle.
And right now we see Napon slowly crawling by, and over the other edge is going to be BulShark taking a little bit of sweet time. They know that there's way too many members right inside of the tallest tower that we see right now. White Lynx is on his knees, but here comes the perfect trade coming from a Poppy, but he has been soaking way too much. There goes Joe as well, finding Tori right outside of the spot. And there goes Mitchell, just being a little bit quiet, popping out the first aid kit. They're trying to go in with the charge, and here goes all the members. He's taking the blue zone, and oh my goodness, he watches right in. He's hugging by the corners, and there's nowhere to hide. He will fall down, and Abby is going to be hugging by the corners of the staircase right below.
So little space to work with, but Avi still surviving. White Lynx is really on his knees, while Mitchell team is really on a dire need for a chicken. We're looking at Torty kind of stuck in the middle. BulShark just gonna advance forward, progressing throughout the circle. Look at Tron. Right now he's trying to get a vision right. It's so hard to work with. So many teams left. 4 teams in a very small circle.
Oh, might this be a Colby? A little bit short though, almost landing over on Napon. This is the final match of the online ranking session of the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge 2019. Let's hear it out for BulShark Tron. He's trying to get those members from the side of Mitchell and Torten just by the edge of the circle as well. This is just so hard to actually decide because we know Tron is inside of the building and there's not many exit points for themselves too.
BulShark have been playing so well throughout this game right now. They are showing off who are their masses. Trying to wait for the right vision going through for Haksui, but it's just not possible with the smoke going on. Abby is being silent as well. Everybody is on stagnation. There he goes, open fire! 1 down. BulShark managed to get the very last minute before the play zone gets him. And 3 more teams to go.
It's all zooming in right now. First 8 kids being popped there from the side of Tron, and they're all on their bellies. Mel Mitchell hiding behind a tree. We can see Haksui just by the corners of the hut as well, having the UAZ blocking in the back while Tron is getting ready. He knows that somebody is right behind the tree. He did not land a nade at first, but he's going to go in for another try. Now, he might just get clipped off this time around. Tron's going to drop it right in front.
Oh! That was a beautiful on-point going Nate. Will it be one more to finish off Nalpon? He's struggling. There's no way for his teammate to back up for
Make it rain.
Hatsui. Almost made it. Nalpon half HP left, bleeding out himself. Tron is just gonna finish this job by himself. Hatsui is waiting for the right moment now.
Couple of sprays coming across, stray bullets not hitting over anything at all. Then BulShark right now having the numbers advantage, and Nalpon won't be safe at all because Hatsui just gotta watch his teammate fall while he's having his sweet time of his life right outside. And they know they have the advantage because BulShark, they know that the rest of them have to leave the walls, and the only thing that he can do is just to tank the circle, as we will see this last match number 8, closing off. Maybe we'll see the final blue zone eating all of them up alive.
There goes the smoke pop just now, but Nalpon didn't make it on time. We still have Hatsui and Avi silently waiting, hoping that they are being favored by the gods of circle. Well, we have BulShark right now, even though they're just 2 men at first, but they're holding it on. This will be a Kobe.
One more
This will
magical
be a
nade coming
Kobe.
from the side of Tron. Will it land?
Oh my
Hatsui
goodness.
gets taken out instead from 2.
That was brilliant play by Tron. He was dying at first, getting 1 kill after another, and there's only Avi left. Avi, try to hold it in. Joe knows.
This reminds me of the Pachinki fight. Remember, it was Avi versus BulShark, and they had to secure that sort of chicken dinner. Now, this is just here hugging by the corners of the stairs. There's basically nowhere for him to even make a move at all.
He needs to hold it in, hoping that he have whatever utilities he needs to just survive to the last circle. It's all down to the Mat Games and Mat Kids at the end of this circle.
Yep, and we see Tron waiting patiently. They know that this is going to close all the way in because there's not much time left. And who knows, can Avi possibly survive? He has about 4 drinks up intact, as well as a couple of first aid kits. Here comes some energy.
My goodness, Tron has a lot on him as well, but I don't think they can trump up. I think if it comes down to healing game, Avi just might just hit it.
Yep.
If he can hold that with that 6 Mat Kit. Problem is, they have 1 big healing utilities on Joe, or Tron just now. Tron, sorry.
Yeah, you can see that he's all charged up, all
But one
boosted
more.
with those drinks as well as painkillers. So it's either one of them that might just fall. But BulShark definitely have a little bit of advantage because they can move right in towards the middle where they soak a little bit less damage as compared to Avi. A couple of nades being popped up as well just to pressurize Avi right inside of the walls.
That was the
Joe
last
trying to charge in, trying to pressure them, slowly moving forward. Might just going for the hunt, and there goes the blue. And here comes Avi, getting ready to heal up. Immediately pops out the first aid kit, and they are running into the middle already. Tron soaking a little bit more damage, and that will be with the first 8 being expended for the first time from the side of Avi. And Tron's racing against time as well, popping up the Mat Kit, getting a little bit more advantage in terms of the boost. And here comes the first 8 one more time. It might just be Avi cutting this one off. He still has 4 more to go, 3 more as we see. And he's going to tie things up against Tron right now. Could be either side as we try to conclude our match right now.
Goodness, that was so close for Avi.
That was
So
way
close.
too close. But
But then-
BulShark,
oh my.
BulShark, they managed to secure the final chicken dinner of the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge online ranking session.
That was an epic. The second one. Well, right now we're looking at the leaderboard. BulShark's team actually got themselves
Wow.
280 points in total. That's
Oh my goodness.
69 kills.
69 is a magical number, and BulShark definitely topping off the boards with the better positioning. And look at Dita, just 4 points short. They managed to knock it out, so this is just a little bit of a bitter rivalry. They are the only 2 teams to break that 200 mark. And of course, Kenbu coming at 3rd place with a total of 148.
And other than that, we're looking at 4th placement. Kronten has been superbly amazing. 139 points, not that much of kill, but still at the mid-tier here, 34th. RT was amazing, got themselves finally 1 chicken dinner before we ended up today with 190 points. Michelle got themselves 6th placement, 170 points. Nikki Tanga, 150, not that much difference between 5th to 7th place. While we have Dynamo Gaming got themselves 8th place with 109 points. 16 kills in total.
Yep, and over side of Rolex climbing back up towards the 9th place. It's going to be 95 points for the side of the high rollers, while Sinchuan will come in at 10th place with 91, followed by Kaichi with 80 points in total, and Kissel 99 will be settling out for 66 points on 12th place. Garibu, the Ronnie, BTR Alice, as well as Sulin will make up 13th place all the way to 16. Now Sulin, so far they've only managed 1 kill on his side, so who knows? He does not have much options when it comes towards the falling stages, but these are our kill leaders standing before our eyes.
I killed it, it's murder, go crazy, berserker. 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 Show them.
Easy go.